Life Drawing by Alexander Rishkin. Part 1. Here's the finished drawing we will achieve by the end.
Начнем.
Let's begin.
Можно начинать, да? Все работает?
Today's lesson is dedicated to one of the most difficult topics in life drawing, depicting a foreshortened figure. I will explain why foreshortening comes with certain difficulties to art students. When a model is standing, all main dimensions of the figure are perpendicular to the line of sight, and it is easy to measure them. In reclining figure, those dimensions are foreshortened in perspective, and we can no longer rely on proportions that apply to a standing figure. Our mind has to use some other measurements. The width of a figure becomes more important than its height. Using width as the main dimension, an artist intuitively adjusts all heights. There is no solid rule of classical drawing that can tell how much the height of every body part becomes shorter in perspective. Measuring every proportion on a model is not an option, because in doing so, an artist would copy a photo perspective rather than apply the knowledge of what looks proportionate in drawing. This is what we begin with, taking the vertical measurement from the hand to toes and comparing it to the total width of the model's figure, checking which dimension is greater, its width or height. In our case, it is an absolute square, so either portrait or landscape layout will do. The next step is to find the center of the figure. Now, we need to check what this center coincides with on the model. You can measure with a pencil or by eye. We can also check which prominent point of the figure is located close to that center. In our case, it is the model's right knee. This point should also be marked in drawing, and we will use it as a landmark for other measurements. When the proportions of a figure are in place without distortions, we can continue by drawing the cross contours of the body. The placement of the neck helps to locate the head. When the hand is in place, we can outline the forearm. Doing it in the other order can result in misplacement of a hand. Let's take a break. We will continue in the next video.